Good evening, Pioneer. I'm not sure what time you'll be seeing this. Some of you may see it tonight. Some of you may see it in the morning. Let me explain why I'm sending you a video. First of all, I just want to tell you how much I love you, and I can't wait to get home so I can hug your necks. And very, very thankful for you. I appreciate all that you're doing to help me. That's not really what this video is about, though. This video is about the situation in Haiti. And I just got off of FaceTime a few minutes ago with Brother Charlie, and I told him, because he was asking how did the meeting go with the pastors tonight, and I told him it would be probably easier for me just to do what I'm doing right now to get you aware of the situation. First of all, it is literally a life and death situation in Haiti now for the members of Refuge. And when I say that, I don't mean that they are in immediate danger tonight, but things are closing in on them, and they can see it happening. They realize that there's very little future left for them in the area of Port-au-Prince where they have lived, and it's sad. There are many people. There will be a refugee crisis in Haiti before this is over with, because of the gang situation and people fleeing for their lives. Some of the people in Refuge have family members who have already gotten on buses and are leaving the area to go to other parts of the country. And, some of them won't have a means to take care of themselves when they get to those places. That's why I'm saying I won't be surprised to see a refugee situation develop in Haiti. But as for our friends and brothers and sisters at Refuge, they realize that it's going to be practically impossible for them to stay where they are. And so now we can look back and begin to see the providence of God in the latest trip that that Brother Terry and Brother Caleb and Brother James, I get it right, they were able to take that trip to Cappadocia. We believe this is the will of God to help our friends relocate to that area. There's safety there. There is housing available for them. The way it works based on families and single men in the church, we need 3 living apartments and then a place where they can meet for worship. And those spaces are already available. We have connections with James, through James, with the same people that helped us with the housing on this last trip when Terry and Caleb and James went. So we've got a place already where our friends can be relocated. Obviously, they're not going to be able to ride a bus out. It's too dangerous to put them on a bus and get them out of there. So we're going to have to buy one-way airfare to get them out of Port-au-Prince, to get them to Cappadocia. Once they get there, then they have to start all over with jobs. And these brothers and sisters, there's a very good work ethic already in that group of people, because that's the way that we've treated them from day one. We've helped them many times, but we've always insisted that it's not just our churches want to help, but at the same time we want you to work and do the best you can to provide for yourselves. And so we know that when they get to Cappadocia, they're going to have to start all over, finding work. But we believe that they'll be able to do that. So here's where it stands right now. Right now, the camp has immediately available all the funds that we need to get them to safety. And we think Brother Caleb was pretty sure that we can we can do a 6-month lease on the apartments where they will live. Y'all, I know this is hard for us to even imagine. There's running water in those apartments, but no electricity. But that's the way it is all over that country. And so it's not like you can, set up an account with Energy or Ambit or whatever your electric company is. You don't do that over there. Over there, you either get solar panels or you don't have electricity. And so what's going to happen is they're going to have to rent the apartments. They'll have running water. We'll do our best to get solar panels for them so that they can have some power. We did that. We did that in the building where they're meeting now as a church. Here we may lose everything that we've already put into that other building. It's a real possibility. I hope that doesn't happen. We hope that doesn't happen. We hope that eventually maybe some sense of calm can come to where we can move some of that equipment out of the Port-au-Prince area to Cape Haitian. We hope that happens, but we don't know. We just don't know. All we know is that it's a dire situation. And if you've been reading the reports, if you've been reading the news headlines, you know that it's such a bad situation. All of the pastors agreed tonight that we would throw our energies and we would ask our churches to help these dear brothers and sisters relocate. And so I'm coming to you. I've spoken on our behalf that we would do what we could do to help. And again, it's like I've told you so many times, we do what we can do. The other churches do what they can do. And together, God has always provided. God has always provided for those needs, whether it's been in India or the Philippines or now in Haiti. So we'll talk more about it when I get home as to exactly what we ought to do. Let me tell you about something that Brother Terry wants to do that I love this idea. And it's something that can involve little kids all the way to adults. And he said it's just been on his mind and heart to ask people to look around their houses and find something that they don't hardly use anymore, don't need anymore, and sell it. And whatever we get for it, we send it in. And, I began to think immediately, okay, I've probably got some things around the house, that I could just sell and take those funds. And we pull all those funds together from all of our churches. And we might be surprised what we can do just by doing something like that. Overall, we're probably looking at 6 months to a year of supporting these people. I mean, when they get there, when they get relocated, they've got to have food. They've got to have, they've got to get basic supplies to exist. So I know that your heart is for them. You've demonstrated that. We've prayed for them over and over. Please continue to pray. They're still in harm's way. They will not be out of harm's way till we get them safely out of the Port-au-Prince area. Yeah, I think you know this, that we don't make this decision lightly. And this is actually the decision. We let them make the decision. It's their homes that they're losing. Y'all, they are losing their homes. They are losing what they've known all their life but they're having to do it. And we can't, I just can't see us and just letting them get into the mix with all the other people and just become refugees somewhere else. We have a means whereby we have a way whereby we can protect this little flock and help them get reestablished somewhere else. So that's what's on our hearts as pastors, and all of the pastors will be doing with their churches what I'm doing with you right now. asking you, number one, to pray. Number two, to be thinking, okay, how can I be a part of helping in the situation, keeping in mind that it's all of our churches coming together to do this. You know, everybody doing what we can do to help, and maybe already starting to spot something you can sell, whatever it may be, however much it may be. Maybe you've got something that you can sell, and then we just move from there. So again, I love you, and I didn't feel like I could wait till Sunday to tell you this stuff, because we've got to move pretty quick. We may be moving them out of the area within the next 3 to 4 days. So want to make you aware of that. So be in prayer. And again, I love you so much. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love you, and I want you to know it, and can't wait to be home and see you again. So pray for us as we travel home. Pray for our friends at Refuge. We'll see you this coming Lord's Day. Bye-bye.